Hello everybody. Well, I'm back in the rooms today, and this morning I saw a little one who does need to avoid dairy because it flares up their eczema. So I was chatting to the mum about how we can make sure that this little one is getting enough calcium in their diet, because when you look at their day, they're not having any milk or yogurt or cheese, and so we just need to make sure that they're getting calcium from somewhere. And the reason this is really important is because their little teeth, their bones are growing, they're forming, they're getting more dense. And with bones, you've got up until about the age of early to mid-20s to maximize a child's bone density, and really from that point it's set, and then you basically just start to lose it over the rest of your life. And I guess another comment is that you can't really tell whether you're getting enough calcium from blood levels of calcium, because your blood levels will always try to be normal, because it's important that the calcium levels are stable in our blood. And what happens if we don't get enough from our diet? Then the blood just takes calcium from our bones to keep the blood levels happy. So you can't really tell from a blood test if you're getting enough calcium, but we need to make sure that we're getting enough calcium to keep our bones and teeth healthy and strong. And this is especially important, well, for all of us, but especially also for children who have those bones and teeth developing. And we've just got to try and get them as strong as possible to make sure that their bone density is as strong as it is to around the age of their early 20s. So what do we do? Milk substitute. So we do have soy milk, which is probably the best source of protein substitute compared to dairy, and you can definitely get soy milks that are fortified with calcium. Alternatively, we've got almond milk, oat milk, rice milk, and you can definitely get versions of those that are fortified with calcium. And then the other thing we can look at is other foods that are rich in, calcium, non-dairy sources of calcium. So we've got things like tahini and sesame seeds that are very rich in calcium. We've got canned or tinned fish, so we've got sardines, we've got salmon with the bones in it, so that tinned red salmon or pink salmon that you can get with the bones in it is a rich source of calcium. And then you've got soy products, and tofu can be made that has added calcium, so that's another source of calcium. And then you've got some leafy greens such as kale, baby spinach, and this green called collard. That's another source of calcium. And then you've got almonds, are a good source of calcium. So there are plant sources of calcium as well as other non-dairy milks, such as your soy and your rice and your oat and your almond milk. So I guess it's just about making sure that when a child needs to be dairy free, or you choose for them to be dairy free, that they are getting adequate calcium from either milks fortified with calcium or their diet that is rich in these non-dairy sources of calcium. If you feel that they're still not meeting their requirement, and for like a 4-year-old, 5-year-old child, it's about 700 milligrams of calcium a day, then you could look to supplement with the calcium supplement, and you can hop into the pharmacy and chat to the pharmacist about options there. So hope that little one-on-one on calcium was useful, and also just being mindful of if you're avoiding milk for whatever reason, making sure that you're getting good substitutes for calcium. Generally, protein is pretty well covered in an Australian diet with our children. We tend to get enough protein, but from a non-dairy perspective, calcium is the big one to watch out for. So hope that's been useful. Have a great day. See ya. Oh, and I need to start saying, for more useful information, head to my website, because I do try to put lots of useful information on there for you on the free information section. I've got a blog, and all my food reviews are also going to be going onto one special spot on my website, so watch this space. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, because again, I try to put regular posts on there just to be as useful as I can for all you mums out there, because I'm one of those mums too. See ya.